Hi everyone, welcome to the Kimberly Cloud. I'm trying to get the perfect angle. Hi everyone, welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Wow, y'all, I am so sized. I am so sized, which means happy to some people. This is Maryland language. You know, Marylanders like they don't know our language. No, they don't know our language here in the great Seattle. Not trying to clown Seattle. I love Seattle, but 3,218 votes love me, and that's not including the votes that didn't vote and the votes that's not on there for this coming time. You know, they see my smartness, they see my greatness, they see that I've been working hard at everything that I do. You know, I had surgery and I'm still on the trail. You know, I dropped out, but hey, to do this interview, I have an interview, actually a debate at 12:30. In this debate, that's why I'm dressed like this. Oh my God. I have this little tiny little flag. Nobody can see because it's the same color. Darn it. I should have wore black. It's too far out, but I just wanted to counteract. You know, this is behind the scenes. This is behind the scenes. I couldn't find a regular flag, that's bigger. I try my best, y'all. I try my best. You know, hold on. I gotta get comfortable. So yeah, today is the debate. I'm gonna wait till that ticker hits one, and I know I have some people on there, so I'm gonna wait. Give me a second. I don't want to drink no water because it takes me everything to have to take off this faja. I still got to wear the faja, y'all, for my surgery. And I'm supposed to be wearing a compression garment too, but I wear that at night and I wear this during the day. So yeah, I'm gonna start picking up and wearing it again. But other than that. But that's not what I come to talk about. I came to talk about 3,218 votes for me. How can I get 3,218 votes, y'all? I'm so proud of myself, man. I'm really proud of myself. Seriously, I'm proud. This is just getting my feet wet. 15% of the vote count. People believe in me. Not many people, but enough people for right now. Spread the word. If you're out there and you're watching, spread the word. Spread the word, man. For real. Spread the word. I wonder how many African Americans versus Caucasians versus male, white, black, female, Hispanic, everything. I wonder the count. And I'm so excited. I didn't want to win, but I wanted to put my name out there. So next time I'll be going to these special events because let's face it, Emily, she got an extensive history. And people want to go with Democrat and extensive history. I just have the Kimberly Cloud Show and going for my master's. I show my program every day, like I have homework today. I show my program. I do my thing. I I don't have people really gassing me. It's just me, and I got 3,218. That is excellent. Had it been 60 something votes, that would have meant I went out there with the community, and I plan on doing that. I'm getting myself together physically. Not just with the surgery, but I have other things to take care of to get myself together physically. If you don't believe I got 3,218 votes, go to Ballotopia. Go to Ballotopia. Type in my name, Kimberly Michelle Cloud. You see, she outdo me. I'm proud of her though. I'm proud of her because you gotta give it to her. Hold on, I gotta drink something. You gotta give it to her. She really worked hard. Whether Democrat or Republic, you know, she worked hard, and I hope she doesn't just say what she's going to do for the community and don't do nothing and don't do nothing, because some Democrats are good at that. I have heart. I speak from the heart. Just because you have an extensive history don't mean you're going to get in and do the right things. I'm ready for this. And to be quite honest, I didn't even know that I was supposed to I wasn't supposed to do anything, but I didn't want to look at the news. I didn't want to look at nothing. I just wanted it to be fresh from the mind, from the heart. Because you tell me what's going on, and I'll make a way to counteract that and go around that. No, I don't know the laws well. No, I don't know different things that has to do with legislative and executive and you know, community and all of that, the lower, middle and higher branch of the government. Like I don't know much, but I have heart. I'm being honest, man. I don't know, I know city council is lower than a state senate. I know running for governor is like an executive type position. It has to be an executive type position because you're running for to be governor of the state, which you work very closely with the president of the United States of America. Even though everybody does, the governor works closely. And so it's an honor. It's an honor, you guys. Spread the word. To you guys out there that watch me, that vote, that's going to vote for me, it's an honor. It's an honor. It is an honor. I dropped out because I thought I would get 2 votes. But obviously, y'all see something in me and y'all watch me and y'all feel like, yeah, I put my life on podcasting, just like it would be on TV. It's like a reality series. I don't hide my life and then show a different side of me. So I have grit, I have determination, I have resilience, I have empowerment. I am honestly a heartfelt person. I'm not talking from a teleprompter. I'm speaking this from the heart. And I want you to know I love you guys. Like, seriously, you are taking heed to everything I say. I didn't even know I was getting 3,218. I know they like, it's not much, but it's much to me. That's a lot of people. That's a high school. That's my old high school. No, my old high school had 2,800 people. That's like a high school and a half. Like, that's a lot of people to keep track of. Not to mention, I don't know what population did it. So yeah, man. Yeah. I'm proud of you guys for seeing that I'm like, yeah, give it to like that little mouse, like, yeah, let me at him, let me at him, let me at him. Not without the fighting, obviously. Without the fighting. But I would like to say I done been through everything. I had an interview today, and I'm gonna stay on here to 12:15. But I would like to say I've been through everything. The homelessness, the veterans' homelessness, The shelter's not being up to par. The jail's not having enough jail systeming. Like, more. The school system. Would you want your 15-year-old child around an convict, working at McDonald's, flipping burgers? Hey, I got some weed. You want to get into some weed? Or what's worse? Hey, I got some coke. It's a new level, baby. They would never tell you. They hide everything from you. So you can never say you don't know what your child is doing unless you have bodyguards around them 24/7. So yeah, I can't. I got. Oh, this is going to be hard to do because I don't know if it's an hour, 2 hours. This is my first time. Seattle Times is huge. It's like the Charlotte Observer or the big Pennsylvania newspapers, or the big Santa Maria Times. Like, this is a big newspaper, and I know they're not going to accept me because you got somebody with 87%. And you got little old me with 15%. Yeah, 15%. They got 84.7% of the population. They worked hard. But like I said, I don't want them to get in the office, and I'm coming back for round 2. I don't know when, but if nothing, I'm going to keep track of this. If nothing gets done, I'm going to debate her again, or however it comes. I'm going to talk about it. It's going to be the prime example of what her credibility, which would be her having a vast amount of history with jobs and everything, and yet get into office and can't seem to make a law come into effect or put in a filibuster until somebody see the law that she's trying to get to come into effect. Whatever the case may be, I want results. We can work together in a bipartisan way, but we simply have to change some things about Seattle. I'm tired of seeing people out on the street homeless. This should be a zero tolerance thing. It should, we get money from so many different places. We're building buildings right now. We're building executive buildings. We're building like school. From what I heard, where this lady called me from, which I forgot where, it's an island in the Seattle regional area. She said that they're cutting counselors. They're cutting counselors. What's going on with that? How can you cut counselors? They are the heart of the school. If a child is having a problem, who do they go to? The teachers are too busy, and the teachers need better pay too. So whatever's going on, I cannot wait to get this debate. 30 minutes, 38 minutes to be exact. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. No practice, no nothing, just from the heart and what I know already. It does pay to look at things, but I know it's nothing really being done in Seattle anyway. As Seattle grows with the rich, the poor and the middle class gets disenfranchised, disrecognized, like, it's just sad. It's sad. And I'm tired of seeing the rich get richer while the poor get poorer. And the middle class is between poor and middle class. It's sickening to me. I haven't even looked on my page. I promoted myself. I haven't even looked at Ballotopia. When I seen how many votes, I got 12 votes or probably more from Santa Maria. I got all those votes myself for U.S. Senate. Nobody helped me. I got 3,218 votes. Nobody helped me. Nobody said, yeah, well, some people probably did. I agree that some people probably did. Put in a good word, but didn't want me to win because of reasons of other reasons. But I just want to get my message out there. Because one day when I do decide to truly stand up in front of people and talk about the problems existing within the community, they are going to vote for me more. I am so proud of myself. So I don't know what else to do or say. Um, I got a piece of hair right here. So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with the fact that I am able to do this. I am very happy. And I'm about to get off of here and literally not listen to music, not do anything but meditate, and think about what questions that they may be pondering to ask me when it comes to this debate that we're having with Seattle Times. Um, it may not be much to y'all, but if 3,218 people are recognizing you, then that's a lot to me. That's a lot. That can triple. So, yeah, I don't want to get off of here, but nobody's asking me questions. And after this, after I do this, I am going to do my homework and go about today with professionalism, dancing, of course. I like to dancing. Like I have arthritis in my shoulders, but hey, I still love to get on the floor and just dance. I don't. Hey, one life to live. If Kamala Harris can have Megan Thee Stallion on her forefront as she commits a speech, I should be able to listen to whatever I want to and dance. I don't dance like her. I just do. I'm not a professional dancer. I just like to exercise and get the heebie jeebies out. I'm a normal person. I'm not a robot. Or maybe I am, but I'm not that type of robot. To sit up there, hi everyone. This is such and such coming from you. And I think that we need to change our communities one person at a time by regulating drug laws and committing to excellence within our community by talking to everyone. And then back at the house, they popping Percocets or drinking heavily, like seriously, this is me. This is who I am, what I represent, and I want to make a change within Seattle. And as usual, the FBI is taking that ticker and keeping it at zero. How I love the FBI. And that's another reason why I didn't go out there and do it, because I'm like, really? Really? And when it goes up to 8, it comes back down to 0. I'm like, I mean, it could be that 8 people came on and came off. But I refused. I knew I had more people watching me. I know I have more people watching me. But they're like my dad or mom. They're doing it for my own good, or they're doing it for political reasons. Who knows what they're doing it for? I don't know. I know I've called them over 50 times about issues going on amongst immigration, illegal immigration being followed by illegal immigrants in the city of Burien. And that's another thing. If they're following me, they're following other people. So, yeah. So, with that being said, I'm not saying that all illegals are bad, but where are the jobs headed? Tell me, Biden or Kamala Harris, where are the jobs headed if a person that get hired knows no English? That should be a requirement. I'm not mad at them. I'm not downing them. Hey, hire them. But how can you communicate in a state or city you're not in? I've talked to 2 immigrants. One, I don't want to say where they're from. Different countries. And they both knew no English. And it's not that they were faking. They asked me to pull out the handy dandy translator. And I did. But they still couldn't route me to what I was looking for. Why do that to them? Cheap labor. How can the teenagers talk amongst the... I don't... I was watching this episode about an African American male that was very violent, and he lived... I don't know where he lived. I almost got away with it. And this was in the 90s. He sat up there, he messed with a Korean or Asian lady. He shot her in the head because she was pregnant with his child and wanted to mend the marriage. And then he went to a Hispanic woman and he shot her in cold blood with a lot of witnesses watching. She was going to work and she said she wanted to be with her husband. Now he fled to Guatemala, to Mexico, and I don't see how he made it. He was in the woods. He was stopped by Customs Border Patrol, or however you say it. He was stopped by them, and he sat up there, and he got away. The first time he didn't. He spent time for 9 months. The FBI was on to them, putting statewide, even in Mexico, wide posters of his face and stuff. But the detainer center in Mexico did not register him, so they let him go. And it's just terrible, man. It's terrible. He went to a different country, knew a little bit of Spanish, and he made it. They make it here, but they only get minimum wage jobs. They didn't ask his education. They didn't ask whether he had education or whether What's his criminal background history? No, he worked at a bar. And that's just like Walmart. You go into Walmart these days and it's not getting worse, but what are we going to do when there's people, when it's Babel? It's like Babel. You go to talk to somebody because you believe they know English and they know no English. The only words that they know is sorry, no English. That's unfair to them to be in an American state not knowing English. How can they grow? I mean, they're not going to get an executive job working with a educational background of a bachelor's degree. No, these people have no background, no background, and they're putting boxes up or stocking dresses and clothing. It's just sad to see, man. That's all I'm saying. And I think it should be not a requirement, as in you don't get a job if you don't know English, but it should be they learn basic English within 6 months. That should be like, for instance, um, Trump policy. He said that people wherever country can come here and they can get an associate's degree. If they get an associate's degree, they get a visa. They get, to be in the United States. Imagine what those people can do for the communities. Imagine your child, 14, 15, with a work permit, being around a 37-year-old that is a repeat offender, smoking crack cocaine or methamphetamine and working minimum wage, and inviting your child and exploring your child to those things. Where are these children now working at? They got all these schools around here, all these children growing up. What is going to happen? What is going to happen for them? I don't know. They could be a candy striper. They can work for the school as an assistant, a junior assistant or something. But flooding, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll tell you this though. When I was in Berrien, illegal immigrants was following me. They were putting gang signs at me. They were throwing. How would you feel if you riding down the street and the police secretively have to ride down the street, and behind you, two cars or a car behind you, because some homeless guy or woman is going like that at you? It was terrible. But I had some good people that said that they just wish that they was living the right ways. They're working paycheck to paycheck. That's why they need the education. They come here, they need the education, ready to work. Disabled, get on Social Security, work minimum wage, work a low-cut job under 40 hours. Or 35, is it? Oh, my side. Yeah. So either way it go, education is free. You know one thing I don't like? The Pell Grant. The Pell Grant hasn't changed since 1981 or 87. I believe it's 81 or 87. $6,000 per semester. Why haven't it changed when prices of the colleges have skyrocketed? Prices of the colleges have skyrocketed. Tell me why. People thinking they getting paid like crap. They're like, I got my $6,000. I'm about to buy a car. Next semester, I'm about to buy another car. You'll be like, dang, you pay for a $2,000 car, man. Those are lemons, man. 3,218 votes I got. 3,218 votes. 15% of the vote percentile of 84.7% of what Emily got. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I don't want to damage her last name. But that's amazing to me. That means that 3,218 people plus some are acknowledging that they feel what I'm saying. I say some off the wall stuff that doesn't collaborate with what a normal senator says. I don't. I've said I'm an alien, which I believe. I've said a lot of stuff, man. And I had an interview earlier today, and I have to represent that she said that there are two things she said that stuck with my head. She said that they are cutting counselors. She said that they are cutting counselors. And I said, oh my God. She stays on an island in the outskirts of Seattle. Somewhere, I forgot something island or something. I didn't remember the island. But she stayed there and she's doing a news it's being recorded. It was being recorded, but she was doing a news article for me, and I should have asked her. I'm gonna call her back. How can I get a hold of that article? Because I try to keep everything that I do. So anyway, to get to the point, she's doing a news article on me, and she asked me like 10, 11 questions, and so the counselors are the heart of our children's well-being. If they're going through something with somebody or want to change a class, they go to a counselor. The teachers are too busy. Yeah, the teachers will talk to them, but everybody's burnt out. Nobody's making money. Some people are working 2 jobs. What is up with that? Why do they keep promising stuff to us, and then when they get in office, they don't make these changes? At least for the new governor of Seattle, or should I say Washington, the new governor of Washington, try to do something where teachers make, more pay, or talk to the president. The president been promising teachers' pay go up and counselors' pay go up for a while. And that's a fact. He said this go round, teachers' pay might go up. That's what he said at the State of the Union. Why must it take so long when money of abundance has been sent to Ukraine? No money has been given for teachers' pay. No money has been given for hybrid ferries to test them out to see how they go. They're just rolling out with them, which is hurting the community. So I think that they should do like 1 to 2 hybrid ferries to like 10 to 20 ferries to see how it operates when it's out there and how it's going to slow down or upbring the community. But hey, look, I have a debate to go to with Miss Emily Alvarado. I hope I said her name right. All I want y'all to know is that I'm proud of her. I am proud of her. She got 84.7 votes. I got 15% of votes, but that's 3,213 votes. I will never forget that number. I was getting my feet wet. I was trying to see what I can do for the community. No, I didn't go out to events. I took the Kimberly Cloud show. I ran with it. I talked to people. I made sure that people know, even though I never got no input, people know that I care and I love them and I've been through this. And I just want a harmonized, balanced communities. Harmonized, balanced communities where you don't see people holding up cardboard boxes talking about, hey, you got $10, $15 I can get for a meal. Because a whole meal from McDonald's or Taco Bell costs 12 to $15. It's not like it was back in the day where it's like $5 to $10. They done went up. It's the inflated, especially McDonald's. I just want it to be more balanced. You got crackheads, meth heads out of the court system. I don't even want to go to the King County courthouse no more. I don't even want to go there. I go there online when I have my probation hearing. Yes, I admit I am on probation for assault. But let me tell you the story behind it. Somebody in a shelter, the YWCA downtown, put methamphetamine in my tincture. No, I don't use methamphetamine. No, I don't want to use methamphetamine. It never hit my curiosity. And so this caused me to assault somebody. And I felt so bad. I've been paying her and for restitution, and I'll admit it was so bad of me, man. And I cannot believe I was on that type of drug. So now I strive. Everything that's going on, I done been through because I strive. Now I strive to get that shit off the streets because it's causing people to do various assaulting crimes. You don't know what you're doing when you're on that. And to mix it with marijuana, which I believe in medicinal marijuana for pain and mental health issues, anything aspirin. You use too much aspirin, you get liver failure. You use too much ibuprofen, you can mess up the lining of your colon. You use too much of anything, even over the counter, you can mess up your body. So if you use too much marijuana, you can mess up your body. Using it at the right percentage is good for pain levels and mental health. And I can vouch for that. So I was using marijuana, but to combine marijuana and methamphetamine is not a good mixture. To combine crack cocaine, which I had never did, and methamphetamine is not a good mixture. To combine any drug, acid, any drug with methamphetamine is not a good mixture. And that's why I don't go to the courthouse no more. I go online. And I strive. When I get back on here and get off of probation and get back on here to start to run again for state senate in the next 4 or 2 years, however long it takes, I promise I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have a team of people that is going to be by my side, ready to go, and we're going to make this thing happen where I go to events, speak amongst people, talk to children, see what they need in schools. You know, I want this to stop. Crackheads in the middle of the street smoking crack. Police can't do nothing about it. That's sad. Phase 1, Project 1. It's Project 1, Phase 1 operation. Just keep them all zooted off of narcotics and illegal substances so they won't think like I think, which is they want better than being out on the street taking craps in the middle of the communion way, which is the alleys of the buildings, taking craps, taking pisses. It smell like urine, feces, killing each other, stabbing each other, going to jail, and getting right back out. I want more jails. I want more jails. And that's all I'm going to say. I got to get off of here and get prepared. I'll be back on here. Like I said, I'll give it to Emily. I got to give her a round of applause. She did excellent. She's been going to those events. She's been going to speak, and she has more credibility, credibility, extensive history than me. Just getting my feet wet, 3,218 votes is a lot. It's a lot. It could go a long way. So we're going to make this happen. We're going to do the debate. I'm not going to be recorded. I don't know if this is even going to be on television, but it's going to be on Seattle Times. And I hope that it works out really well. Okay? Take care, y'all.